Hello, and this is Simply Free on the Simply Free Little Talk. Your host, Free Little. I am here today on Inspirational Monday, and we have a business lady. We have one who knows about life coaching skills. She is a certified master life coach. She is the Hope Coach. She is a entrepreneur, as I stated earlier, but she is one who has a passion and a heart for people. If I tell you evidence of God's love, she's all of that and more. So, without further ado, let me bring her on today. Today on Inspirational Monday, you will hear her life story, a little bit of her life story. You'll also hear how it has evolved into other business endeavors and even how she impacts others' lives in a positive, phenomenal manner. Just hold, please. Hello, Tan Tate.
Hello, hello, hi, hey, Free Little.
I am so glad you're here. This is Big Sis, everyone. This is Big Sis. This is what I refer to her. When you know you have someone that covers you, your front, your back, that really cares about you, and I see so much love from her, through her, and surrounding her, that people that have experienced her really can tell you she was there and walking them through some things. So, Tan, how are you today?
I am doing well. All my life growing up, my mom, I would hear people ask my mom how she was, and her response was always, "I'm just lovely." You
Mhm.
know, and later on in life, when I was old enough to understand that response, she would say, it doesn't matter what I'm going through, what I'm feeling like. That's just my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm
Ah,
just lovely. So today, in honor of my mom's legacy, her memory, I'm just lovely today.
come
I thought I had
on.
on my just lovely shirt, but I don't have it on today.
You don't have it on. Well, here's what I want to share with people since she's so lovely, you guys. She is Tan Tate Innovative Solutions Incorporated. And under this umbrella, just listen up, buckle your seatbelts, as they say, because it's a lot that God has blessed her hands to be responsible for. But as I stated earlier, and that's the way I went that route to tell you the lives that she touches. Well, this is how she touches so many lives. She is a hope coach, as I stated. She is HPTV Broadcasting Network. HPTV Broadcasting Network. She is offering opportunities to others to be in a setting that they may not have been afforded that opportunity, from cooking shows to fitness, etc., etc. It doesn't stop there, guys. She is Tan Tate Hope, Conflict, and Transformation. She is Tea Time with Tan. That's a podcast. She has a 360 photo booth machine that you can rent. So all you have to do is call 1-800-259-0277. If somebody can drop that in the comment streets, we'll love that. It's just so much you can add. She is I am Tan Tate. She is also the founder of Luby's House of Hope. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And she also is responsible for the Gospel Flow radio show. This is Inspirational Monday, and I am so honored to have shared all of what Miss Tan Tate is currently attached to. But guess what? There's more on your menu, right, Tan?
Absolutely. And thank you so much. You know, I am Tan Tate. That's my personal brand. And I always like to let people know you are a brand. You are a brand. And when we think of brands, sometimes, the Golden Arches is McDonald's. They have the Big Mac, they have nuggets, they have all of this, Coca-Cola and a smile. They have, Diet Coke. They have their other brand products. And
Yes.
so I am Tan Tate is my personal brand, and I am the CEO and owner of Tan Tate Innovative Solutions. And thank you for calling out the products of my brand. You know, I am getting ready to do some additional rebranding because if you know anything about entrepreneurship, small business, whatever. You're forever evolving. Your brand is always becoming better and better and best. And so, coming soon, everything's going to come together. And I'm going to welcome you into Hopeville. And Hopeville
Yes.
is going to be a place where you can come in and, you may get a hope forecast. You may get hope for kids.
Wow.
So it's going to be a lot of um, wonderful things happening.
A lot.
My latest business venture, as you mentioned, was the 360 photo booth, HPT,
Yes.
Hope and Peace Broadcast Network, where we are helping individuals create memories based off of the 360 photo booth. So if
Mhm.
you don't know what the 360 photo booth is,
Mhm.
never heard of it, it's the latest and greatest trend in capturing memories.
Yes.
You can go over and visit our page and see some videos. You can call the 1-800-259-0277 number, and we can guide you through that. And right now, today, we
Come
introduced a
on.
raffle, because normally to bring the 360 photo booth to your machine for this hot summer celebration special, it's valued at over $350. But
Mhm.
you can get a raffle ticket, one ticket for five. I think it's two for eight, and you can get this 360 for as little as $5 to capture your event.
Wow. Come
So
on now.
go over and
Oh,
visit the
you can't beat that.
Right, go over and visit the HPTV page or my personal page for more information on the raffle to win. I'm excited to be here. Free
I'm
little. Thank you for having
excited.
me here. It's an
You're
honor.
so welcome.
A lot of people try to get to Oprah. They try to get to what used to be Wendy, but I think now it's Sherry or The View. But it's no place like being on the
Mm,
Simple Free Little Talk Show. So thank
thank
you for
you.
having me here.
Thank
It's an
you.
honor.
And I was listening attentively and putting in the comments all the wonderful things you were sharing with the audience because I don't want anybody to miss. Yes, you said it, Miss Lisa. Hopeville is coming your way soon to come. Hopeville. I love all
Yes.
the things she's currently doing. Tanya saying hi, big sis. She
Hey,
loves
Tanya. Y'all, it's been a
yes,
minute. So hello to everybody out in the comment
yes,
streets. You know, um,
yes,
June was sort of a hiatus month for me.
yes.
Went through some things emotionally, mentally, physically, so, but it's July and I'm excited to be here. I'm excited about the things that are happening. But I missed y'all. Hey, everybody.
Yes. I see Houston Renee in the
Hey,
house.
cousin
She is
Renee.
here. She is
That's
here.
Renee representing Shreveport. She representing, I said Shreveport, Monroe, Louisiana, but she
Okay.
really
I
represents
love
those
Monroe.
Cowboys. She loved the Cowgirls. I mean
Yeah.
Cowboys. But
She
hey,
love the
cousin
Cowboys.
Renee.
We're gonna love her anyway. We're gonna love her anyway. And then we have Michelle Brown in. We have
Hey,
Christy Conley,
Michelle.
and we have
Hey, Krista, my sissy.
Keisha. Yeah, I love it. I love
My
it. Keisha
twin.
Simpson. Yes,
Keisha
your
here, my
twin, Sadie.
twin. Keisha from
Real. I
Shreveport.
love it. I
Yes.
love it. And that's just a few that's popping in that I can see. We have it, Kmart in the house,
Oh,
and
hey,
Keisha
Kmart.
Brown.
Houston's own
Yes.
pioneer of
Thank
rap.
you,
And let me
God.
see, and I
Yeah.
see
And more
Francesca
coming
here.
in.
That's my
More
daughter
coming
by
in.
love. Hey,
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
And listen, y'all, if y'all didn't know, now you know. I am actually back in H Town. I'm back in
She's back,
Houston.
guys.
So, it's good to be back home. There's no
Yeah.
place like home.
No
So,
place
I'm
like
happy to be back.
yes. So Tanya has been lately just filling in so amazing. And I say she's been bad girl in them comments. She been
Come on now.
inviting
So
people.
she the
I
queen
love
of
it,
the
Tanya.
comment
Thank you
streets.
so
That's what I'm
much.
hearing.
Yeah,
Tanya
she's
is
in
the
the
queen
comment
of the
street.
comment streets.
I love it because people need to know you're back and you express what you experience. But we're going to move forward because sister has gotten her refresher and she's refreshed. You can see she's more beautiful than ever before and she's bringing you Hopeville. Let's say it. Hopeville, Hopeville,
Yes, welcome to
Hopeville.
Hopeville is coming, and in
Yes, it's
Hopeville,
coming
I'm so
soon.
excited because there's going to be TV life skill shows, right? There's going to
Yes.
be clothing for women, for men, for kids. It's so much happening in Hopeville.
So much
I'm just
coming forth.
excited about what's coming
Yes.
in Hopeville. I'm so excited. So, um, I've learned that sometimes we got to go for hope. We got to go
Come
out,
on.
because life happens and we get into situations, life events. That's the proper
Yes.
terminology. That's
Life
what we would say
events.
over in the corporate world. You're going through a life
Yes.
event, So we go through our various life events, and it's
Yes.
different for everyone because we're all unique. And so
Mhm.
over in Hopeville, you'll be able to find what you need for what you're going through and what you're growing through. Because we like to say
Yes.
what
Come
you're
on.
going through, you grow through. And we
Yes.
know growing means you become better, wiser,
Mm.
stronger. So, there's a place for everybody in Hopeville.
There's a place for everyone. I love that you stated that. Now, as you know, we previously stated all of the amazing things that you have under the umbrella of Tate Innovation Solutions Incorporated. However, I want to let everyone know that you actually have your background rooted in leadership through your church as well as the
Yes,
corporate world. You
yes,
also TSU. Come on, she got a T
yes,
number like
yes,
me. Hey,
yes,
TSU.
yes, yes. And
Yes.
and I'm glad you brought that up because um, a lot of people are visionaries,
Hmm.
but they're not always effective leaders.
Ah,
So it's a difference between those two. And if you notice that oftentimes, in
wow.
these Fortune 500 companies and hopefully in your small businesses, you have a vision, you become the visionary, and then you surround yourself with the right leaders who can bring the vision to fruition. So every visionary is not an effective leader, and every
Come
leader
on.
is not a visionary. They just have the ability to lead. And I'm just fortunate. I've been in the corporate world, I've been in the higher institution learning environment. But for me, the best leadership strategies, principles came from the church that I was attending. So that's why it's important for me. This person says that you do associate and find yourself a good Bible teaching church, Bible believing church who has the ability to teach you some life skills. Because most times people go to church because they're trying to get to heaven. I'm a firm
Ah,
believer in having heaven on earth. So your church, if
ma'am.
that's the place that you're going to, to me, your pastor and the structure in the church should have some tutelage and be able to
Come on.
teach you some life,
Able to teach you.
some life strategies to help you have
Yes.
heaven on earth.
Mm,
It's not just about when you get to heaven. It's about having heaven on earth on this side, as we like to
on
say.
this side. On this
Because the
side.
word tells us that he came that we may have life more and have it more abundantly right here.
Yes.
So
Right
we're
now,
just not
right
going
now.
to church to get to heaven. We're going to church to live and to live a good,
Yes.
wholesome, and healthy life.
Thank you so much for the
Yes.
wisdom
So the
that you
church that
always
I
pour out.
attended, because the church is not always having the conversations that we need to have, right? A lot
Absolutely.
of the
I
stuff
totally
is kind
concur.
of on the hush side. But if you find a church that is structured in providing you life skill strategies to help you be better
Yes.
financially, to help you become better as a leader, as a good steward,
Wow.
whatever it is, to me, that's a place you want to remain, until you get what all you can get from there, because I know it was
Mm,
important for me.
this is so good. I'm so honored that you're here, that we have the opportunity to share what's already in place. I love the rebranding process, and we are expecting Hopeville. Now, if
Yes.
you follow Tan for any amount of time, if she's poured into your life, if Tan has been someone that has given you hope, because that's who she is, the hope coach. If she's someone who has poured out and sold into your life and made you become who what's already on the inside of you, activate the gifts and talents. then you know that what's coming. Woo, what's coming, what's coming, what's coming. Tam,
Yes.
can you give us just a little bit of what's coming? I know you
I'm
can't tell
so
us everything.
excited. We're gonna have for example, every day I hear people, me personally, I don't watch the news.
Um,
And I haven't watched the news for some time because it's so dismal. It's
uh,
so depressing. It's just, and even though they try to have these, happy-go-lucky stories, it's embedded in so much negativity that it
uh,
gets lost. So I hear people all the time say, "Well, I just like to watch the news so I can catch the weather, whatever." And I'm like, "There's so many other ways to get the weather." But we're gonna have something
yes.
that's called your hope forecast. So
Yes.
perhaps you're dealing with some sort of storm in your
Hmm.
life.
In
We're
your life.
entering into hurricane season. So we're going to show you ways based on the Hope forecast to
Mhm.
provide you with tips and resources to help you weather those life
Wow.
hurricanes that you may going through.
Wow.
When you go to the grocery
Mhm.
store, they have excuse me, they
No,
have
you're okay.
tips for hurricane preparation,
Yes, they
to
do.
have a survival kit, what to keep in your car, what to
Mm,
keep in your home, your escape route. Well, we want to provide you with the weather hope forecast that's going to teach you what to have in your heart, what to have in
wow.
your mind, what foods to eat.
Ah,
Because a lot of times some of our triggers are associated to what we're eating, right?
come on, say that.
So we're going to be able to, bring on the hope forecast and provide you
Love it.
with the forecast for as we approach hurricane season. You may be in a life hurricane. We're going to have hope for kids. I'm learning more and more young people are committing suicide. So
Mm,
children need to be taught what
yes.
hope is, what it means,
Yes, we need hope.
what it feels like. So we're gonna have a series where it's hope for kids. That's
Ah,
coming, and I want to plug in HPTV here. Listen,
yes,
if
come
you're
on,
out
say
there
that.
and you have a brand, you have a ministry, you have a business, you have a purpose, and you want to be a part of Hopeville, then you need to bring your show to HPTV over on Roku so that you can be exposed and grow your audience and your brand. Roku is in over 55 million homes.
Yes, it
So
is.
that's something else that's coming um, with Hopeville. What you'll find in Hopeville. I'm just excited. We're gonna have I'm old school, so y'all, and I can't even remember, but there used to be two gentlemen who used to review movies. They
Oh, Sign. I can't say their names,
I
but
said,
I
but
know who you're
but
referring to.
but we're
Yes.
gonna but we're gonna have because oftentimes in Hopeville, remember you got to go find hope. Sometimes we get caught up in all of these movies or
Mm,
reality TV shows that kind of pull us in the direction we don't want to go. Well,
uh,
we're gonna be introducing a new series where we're reviewing movies that we recommend that
mhm.
you can go find a dose of hope in,
Yes.
reality TV shows that you can go find some hope in. We know y'all like drama. We keep it real. We
Tell them
know
they like
drama.
drama, huh?
We know drama is a part of everyday living, a part of those life events. But we
Oh
over
my
in
goodness.
Hopeville, we want to find a balance, right? You
Yes.
know,
Give them a
sometimes,
balance.
for example, you may be somebody who just got married, and you may be struggling in your marriage.
Yeah,
And,
that's
you
good.
know, although I'm an advocate for coaching, for therapy, for counseling, maybe
Mm,
you may find it therapeutic to go watch a good movie. So maybe you may
yeah.
need to go watch The War Room and see what the wife did for her husband and
Yes.
how it helped her marriage. Maybe you need to go watch the movie Fireproof
Yes.
and
All those
see
good
how even
movies.
when the wife was justifiable in leaving her husband, because he grabbed hold to the fireproof message, their marriage survived. So,
Yes.
that's a new segment that's going to be coming.
Hmm.
It's going to be exciting in Hopeville. And again,
Yes.
Hopeville doesn't mean that we don't deal with life events, right?
Hmm.
Because I'm a hope coach. And even I need to be fed. So we're going to be
Come on.
talking like, what's in your cup? Because
What's
if
in
you're
your
all
cup?
because if you're always pouring into other people's cup, what's in your cup.
What's in
You know,
yours?
we need to
Wow.
know when to we need to know when to stop and go get a refill for ourselves.
Fill
So
up.
we're going to be talking about, just self care, and we're going to be talking about like love. What is love?
What
Most
is it?
people think love is that warm and fuzzy feeling that you get. No, that's a benefit. Love is when things get rough and tough. Can you get past the ugliness?
Wow.
Can you
Can we
work
get
through the
past?
mess? That's when love kicks in. Can you hold on to the mess becomes the message? The test
Wow.
becomes testimony. That's how
Wow.
love is activated. Anything outside of that is just a benefit of the love. So,
My, my.
I'm looking to have over 5 billion people in Hopeville because I think that may be how many people in the world right now, right at 5 billion people. So,
Get
we're gonna have
everybody in.
yes, every Hopeville is a place for everyone.
Oh, I am just so excited. I'm just really blessed by what you said. And I know that it's bringing some activation on the inside of people to begin to realize, wow, we got something to look forward to. And that's what hope is. I want you to share with the people, why was Libby's House of Hope so crucially important that it had to come on the scene?
Well, Luby's House of Hope was birthed out of a tragedy. Often, our worst or greatest tragedies
Yeah.
become our best and most recognized triumphs, right? So, Luby's House of Hope, it pays homage and tribute to my only daughter who was killed at the age of 20. I went through some
Wow.
things when she was killed. Grief is something, and grief has different forms. Some people
Wow.
grieve
Talk
the
about
loss
that.
of their jobs. They grieve the loss of a marriage. They grieve, death. They
Mm,
grieve the death of a relationship. Grief is
yes.
real. And if we don't deal, we really don't heal. And
Yes.
whenever you go through a healing process,
Yes.
your healing has something to point to. Luby's House of Hope is what my healing can point to. My
Yes.
healing can point to that and say, listen, girl, when you thought you couldn't make it, when you thought that you would never smile again, when you thought that you would never live again, thrive again, look
Yes.
at what hope brought on the scene. And Luby's House of Hope is a place for abused women, mother daughter relationships. It's a place that gives back to the community. It's a place where we live and breathe that all days are good, some are just better.
Ah,
Somebody right now, they hate Mondays. They hate when Mondays come on the scene. You hear it all the time. I'm having a blue Monday. I'm having a Monday. Me, I look forward to Monday because if
yes.
Monday never came, neither would
The
Friday,
Monday that never came.
Saturday, or Sunday. So you
Hmm.
need that Monday. So you might as
Yes.
well embrace it. And you might as
Embrace.
well switch up your hope language and begin to say, yes, it's Monday. Let's see what today is going to bring. Let's get through today because on the other side of Monday, there's a Friday waiting. It's all about how you see it, how you looking at it. And these are the things that we want to incorporate in Hopeville so people can know that even in your darkest moments,
Yes.
whether it be death,
Yeah.
sickness, finances,
Mm.
homelessness, abuse, misuse, you know, that you can make it through it, that there's something good on the other
Something.
side. And
Wow.
and I endeavor to be the type of leader that leave behind more than I take. When I'm long gone, people will say, she was hope. I
Come
remember
on.
this. I remember
Wow.
that. I don't want somebody to have to write a tribute to me. I want people
Mm.
to know and experience the tribute. So that's another reason why Luby's House of Hope came.
Wow.
I need a mother to know who may be dealing with the death of their child, be
Mm-hmm.
dealing with miscarriage, may be dealing with the fact
Yes.
that you can't even get pregnant. I want you to know
Wow.
that there's something on the other side of that pain. And
Something on
that's
the
why
other
you
side.
have to find the purpose in the pain. And because there
Mm.
is purpose, it's connected to promises. And because it's connected to the promises of God, you will prevail.
We will
So I need
prevail.
somebody to fall in love with Mondays.
Ah,
I need you to look forward to Mondays. I need you to know that there is something on the other side of your Monday. And your
yeah,
Monday may not be a day of the week. Your Monday may be a situation that you're in. Your Monday may be your
wow,
son and your daughter. It may be your husband, your job. It may be your faith walk. It may be your health challenge.
something.
Whatever that
Wow.
Monday is, whatever it looks like, I need someone to be encouraged and know that it
And
is not the end of your journey. You
wow.
have a whole lot of weekends on the other side of that
Mm,
Monday. If God be for
wow.
you, who or what can be
Woo,
against you?
you better say
It
that
don't
one.
matter what it look like. It don't matter what it feels
No
like.
matter what.
What matters is the word of God, and it
Mm,
never, ever changes. God
never.
is undefeated. And because he's undefeated, we are undefeated. We
Say
have a
it.
giant slayer. You are the giant slayer. You are the
Woo.
David in your story. So be encouraged.
Yes.
Embrace what you're going through.
Ah,
Don't get stuck. If you are stuck, remember your why. Remember why you
why?
started your small business. Remember why you got married. Remember why you had children. Remember why you decided to get that car. Remember why you decided to take that job. And your why will
Mm,
get you moving again. There are
ah,
levels. There are levels to success. And
levels
success
to
is not
success.
defined by what's in your bank account.
Mm-mm.
It's not defined by how
Mm-mm.
you feel. It's not defined by what you drive.
Wow.
Success is defined by however many times it takes for you to get up and get back in the game. However many times you have to start over again.
My Lord.
All of these products of my brand did not happen overnight. I had to keep restarting. I had to keep restarting, refueling,
Come
being
on,
refreshed.
transparency.
So tonight, I need somebody to know it's okay to pull in to the fuel tank of hope. I know gas
Yes.
prices is high, but just like
Yes.
it went high, you see it's coming back down. There was somebody who was saying, I'm not going to be able to make it through these high gas prices, but you made it. So
But you
switch up
made it.
your confessions, pull in, fill up on hope, fill up on
And
the word
full
of
up of
God,
hope.
fill up on praise
Wow.
and worship. These are tools of hope, right? You know,
Yes,
in
it
Hebrews
is.
11:1, it talks about now faith is the substance of things
Ah, come on.
hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So it all begins with hope. What are
All
you
begins
hoping
with hope.
for? What are you
Wow.
hoping for?
What are you hoping for? I'm going to put that in there. What are
Right.
you
Hoping for.
hoping for?
Mhm. And we know hope for me is an acronym, helping others prevail every day. So I
Wow.
remember a few years ago, excuse me, I would always choose my word of the year.
Hmm.
And when hope was my word of the year, every day I would ask myself, Tan, how are you going to be hope today?
Mm.
What are you going to do for hope?
What are you going to do for hope?
You guys, I'm not saying I don't get stuck.
Ah,
I'm not saying that I'm perfect and I'm flawless. No. What I'm saying is,
wow, wow, wow.
when those moments hit me, I have a go to, I have a
Mm,
pull through, I have a grow through. And
my
that
Lord.
is also important to know who's in your corner.
Ah, come on, talk
Sometimes,
about who's in the corner with you.
sometimes we get caught up with the people in our circle. Everybody in your circle, not in your corner.
Mm-mm,
So you
not
need
at
to
all.
know the difference. And the best analogy that I like to give is when a boxer comes in the ring, he's surrounded by
Mhm.
511,000 people. But when his circle is huge. But
Yeah,
when he steps into that ring and he begins to go round for round, he has very few people in his corner. And each
very
person
few.
in his corner has a strategic purpose for being in his corner. Stop
Wow.
running and telling everything to everybody in your circle. Confide to the confidant in
Mm,
your corner. Stop crying to everybody in your circle. Cry
Uh,
to the cry to the cheer holder in your corner. Be
mm,
strategic about how you move and how you live. And listen,
yes,
guys,
I
it's
love it.
okay to distance yourself from people who compromise your peace, your integrity, whether it's family, whether it's friends. It's
Mm,
okay to normalize that without feeling guilty. It's okay. I know it's not easy, but it's okay. Because
it's
listen,
okay.
you are not God. You cannot be God to everybody. So you can't be yes to everybody. Some people you got to say no. A no to someone else is a
A
yes for
strong
you.
no.
And when is the last time you told yourself yes?
Yes, come on.
You can't say
Like
yes to
that.
you if you're saying yes to everyone else. So in Hopeville, we love the
Mm,
word no. We love it because a no to someone else is a yes to you. We all have we all have our measure of discernment. We
mhm.
all have our measure of intuition. We all have our measurement of I know I'm not going to do this. It's on you to exercise it. I know
Yes,
sometimes it don't feel good when
all
you
right.
have to say no to
Mm,
your children, no
yes.
to your friends, no to the church, you
Yep.
know to your job. But listen, in order for you to live and thrive, in order
Mm,
for you to fill up your cup,
wow, wow, wow.
no is not a negative word.
Nope.
No is a healthy, positive word. You
Wow.
are a
Say that.
priority. You are a priority.
Ooh, I thank you again. I thank you. Wow. Wow. This, I just love the way God ordains everything.
Yes.
From
Me
one
too.
person's situation to another person being in position like you were available for me to call you at last minute to say come on inspirational Monday and give the people something because I know my assignment and I know my commitment to bring what God told me to do to pass,
Mhm.
and it just fell perfectly in line. But it also gave it was a twofold for me. It gave me the
Mhm.
opportunity to bless you with this platform that God has created for his people so that you can share with people hope. Hope is
Yes.
so crucially important right now for so many
Yes.
people on so many levels.
It
There's some
is.
literally on edge. So please speak to that. Speak to that.
Right. We are living in,
Mm,
I don't want to say unfamiliar, but we are living in some of the most horrendous times we've seen,
wow.
of late, right? And so oftentimes we got to go and find hope because let me
Yes.
tell you, I don't care what your faith walk is like, you still human.
Come
You still
on.
go through
Come on.
stuff.
Please say that
You
again.
still you, I don't care, what, how religious, how spirit, what your spirit man look like. You still human. So
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
still affected. We
Mm,
were affected by what happened in Uvalde, you know,
yeah.
affected through politics, affected
Mm,
through church, because we get so caught up in some of these well-known pastors and bishops and apostles that when they say something, we kind of take it and we just run with it. It becomes
yeah.
the law. Listen, the
Mm,
Bible don't change. So that's it's
my
important to
God. Oh
have
my God.
a relationship with God, to be in relationship with
In
God, not just in
relationship.
relations. In relation is when you would go when you want something. How many
Mm,
times we know that old joker down the street
come
called
on.
us 2 o'clock in the morning because they wanted something.
They wanted
I know
something.
what them phone calls just labeled
Yep,
because
you know what that
they
phone call was.
so that they in relations. But
A real one.
when you in a relationship,
Mm,
you hear from the individual. You're willing to make adjustments. You're willing to
connection.
make changes, and that's why it's important to be in relationship with
Yeah.
God and not in relations Just don't go to him when you need something,
Yes,
right?
come
When
on.
you want something. Stop trying to booty call God.
Ah, come on. Come on. Set that record straight.
You
Set
know, it
that
don't
record
work.
straight.
It don't work that way.
It doesn't work
Yes,
that way.
you know,
It
he is
don't
a
work that
forgiving
way.
God. He's a merciful God. He's a kind God, loving God. He's all those things, right?
All of
But
that.
he also holds us accountable.
Ah, talk about accountability. Speak on it.
So
Speak on it.
in these days and times, we need to begin to hold ourselves accountable. You got to be accountable for how you let people treat you, because you teach people how to treat you. And if you keep
Wow, you
having to
do.
have the same correction with that person, that means there's somebody you need to maybe kind of really evaluate. And I know the DNA may say that you're family, but their action is saying that you something else. So
Ah,
you
come on.
need to be moved accordingly.
The
So
action, the action, the action.
right, and I'm talking about effective, wholesome actions, right? Not the relation action, because when income tax
The
time
action
comes,
reveals.
there's this meme that says income tax time. The guy gonna be doing right because he wants some of your income tax check. I just
Come
want us to
on.
know that we serve a real God, and when you are in relationship with
Ah,
Him, He will give you what you need to get
everything.
through what you're going through. He said,
Wow.
"In your weakness, His strength is made
His
perfect."
strength. Mm.
So I didn't have a problem going to God when I was dying of grief.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't have a
Wow.
problem taking on His strength. A lot of times people say, "How did you
Mm.
do it? You were so strong." No, it was God's
Mm.
strength.
All
I'm going to
gone.
give credit to whom
Mhm.
credit is due, because that's the type
Yes.
of God that we serve. But you got to be in position
Wow. Come
for the
on. Talk about the
promotion.
position of
You
things.
can't, you
Yes.
can't, you can't be on your job saying you want a promotion, you want a raise, but you show up late every day. You
Yes.
call in
Yes.
sick every other day. Every time the
Mm.
supervisor manager asks you to do something, your first response is, "That's not my job."
Wow.
You got to be in position. So that means you got to have the heart of a servant.
Must.
And when I talk about the heart of the servant, I'm not talking about action. I'm talking about what's in
Mhm.
your heart.
What's
When God
in the
gives you
heart?
instruction, how do you receive the instruction in your heart?
Mm.
Do you
My
do it
Lord.
mumbling and grumbling, begrudgingly? Or do you just say, "Yes, God"?
Yes,
God
yes,
tell you
yes.
to
Can we
go
see?
ahead and
Wow.
sow a seed into the Simply Free talk show. Go ahead and sow a seed.
Mm. My Lord. My
But you
Lord.
going back and forth with God about what
Mm.
you got to do. The heart
Ah.
of a servant would be, "Yes, God, I heard you. I'm going to be obedient."
Yes, God,
Obedient
I
is
heard you.
better than
Ah.
sacrifice. So in these times that
Wow.
we're living in, it's important that you have a unmasked relationship with God, because He
Wow.
will give you what you need to get through what you're going through. Out
Everything.
of that relationship, you'll be in position for the promotion. You need to make sure
Yes. Speak
who
on
you
it.
are surrounding who's in your corner. Let's forget about the circle. I'm tired of
Mm.
hearing about the circle. You need to
Yeah.
start talking about your corner. In my corner,
I like that.
you may need five crazy friends, like the man. It's a
Come
parable.
on now.
When he wanted to be healed, and I forget where Jesus was at. But
Ah, I
y'all
love
know,
them
if you know the
crazy
Bible, you
friends.
know the story. But his friends he couldn't get in because it was so crowded, and he couldn't walk. But his friends lifted him up to the roof,
Yes. Up.
and then they dropped him down
Yes, they did.
so he could receive his healing. His
Ah,
friends were crazy enough.
will a friend do that for you?
So you need to
Mm.
begin to identify who's in your corner. Who is in your corner? Can they be your
Wow.
Aaron and her? Can they be one of those five crazy friends who said to him, and I'm just going to talk in our turn. "Oh, okay, so you paralyzed and you want to walk, right?"
Mm.
And Jesus is on the inside, but they won't let you through because it's crowded. Everybody trying to get what they're getting through.
Ah, everybody trying to get what they can
How
get.
we gonna help free, girl? How we gonna help free? I got a plan.
Can
This
you
what we
help
gonna do.
free?
We gonna lift
Will
free
you?
up, and we gonna drop free
Wow.
down through the roof. There's a hole. Y'all see that hole? We getting in there. We
Mm.
getting free in there. You
That's
need
the friends
people
you
in
need.
your corner
Ah,
like that. It's time out to stop talking about the people who not supporting you. It's time out to stop talking about the people who betrayed you. It's time out to talk about the family who won't show up for you. It's time to
they
begin
had
to
to go
focus
for a reason.
on who's
Yes,
in your
God.
corner, who can lift you up,
Come
who
on,
can be
speak
your
truth.
Aaron and your her, who can hold your
Ah,
arms up.
that's what
Those
you
are
look
two
for, your
different
errands
parables.
and
I'm
your
talking about
herd.
two different things.
People of
But what I'm
integrity.
saying is, in your
Yes,
corner, you may have two people. In your corner, you may have
that's
five
it.
people. Whatever the number is,
Whatever.
you need to be grateful for who's in your corner and focus that.
Mm-hmm.
It's time out to again
Wow, wow,
um
wow.
putting people on blast because they didn't do this for you, they didn't do that for you. Don't nobody know who you're talking about, but the person who follow you know you talking about.
You know you're talking about.
Begin to give life and
My God.
share
Come on, talk about
hope
life, sister.
to the people that's in
Mm.
your corner. And then ask yourself, who corner are you in? Are
Ah,
you the
that's
same
good.
type of people that you be talking about on your social media posts? Are you one of them in
That's
camouflage?
good. That's
Are you
good. Come
hiding?
on.
And stop. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Speak,
When I
Lord.
couldn't get on Facebook and post something that was wholesome and uplifting, I didn't post. I was going through. So I'm not
Love
gonna
you,
get on
Sister
here
Tanya.
because I'm not gonna have a pity party and I'm not gonna talk about what I'm going through.
Mm-mm.
So
We
just
don't
let
need
me
to.
not post. I have a team. Y'all go ahead and handle
Wow.
the social media and
Wow.
do what you. And hopefully by now you can tell when it's me posting and when it's somebody
Uh-huh.
on the team posting. But if you can't, I'm telling you, because everything don't have to be a social media post.
Mm-mm.
If it's not wholesome,
Teach.
if it's not uplifting. And I'm not saying you got to be fake, right? I'm not
Teach, Lord.
saying you can't be real. What I'm saying is, are you the individual that you posting about to
Come
somebody
on.
else?
Come on. Come
Or
on.
are you one of them five crazy friends in somebody's corner? I don't have a problem
Woo!
talking
To
about
the
free
ends of
my
the
friend.
earth.
She called me at the last minute. Can you go on? And I haven't really been on social media like this. Y'all know
But she
this.
did an
But I'm one
outstanding
of
job.
her five crazy friends. She one of
And I
my
thank
five
God.
crazy friends. We gonna get it done.
We gonna
Yes.
get it
You
done.
want a picture? You go a picture? Let's do this. There was no
Yes.
hesitation.
Yes.
Because the same people who I want in my corner,
Mm-hmm.
I want to be that. I want to lead by example.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So you need to ask
Mhm.
yourself, what corner am I in?
God, that's a good
Check
question.
yourself while you
I'm put
checking
that
them
in.
in the social media posts and be real with yourself. Flip side of that, sometimes I
That's
see
real.
people giving all type of praise to other individuals, celebrities, whatever. And so when the last time you gave yourself that kind of praise?
Ah.
Because if you have the ability to see the best in somebody else, you can see the best in yourself. It's time for you to
Mm.
start speaking kinder of yourself.
Kinder to yourself.
Be
Ah.
kind to yourself. Speak highly of yourself. I love seeing the appreciation posts that go out to different individuals. I
I
love
love
it.
that.
I love it. I love it. What I would love to see is more of self appreciation posts
Ah.
going out. Today, this post is about me,
Mm.
you know,
Today I'm
and go
celebrating me.
praise, yes, and praise and recognize yourself. Again,
Wow.
what's in your cup? Because if you're pouring out everything, what are you pouring?
Mm.
What are you filling up your cup with?
Wow.
So
Wow. Wow.
this I know normally we do whatever. When is it? Crush Wednesdays or whatever. Woman Wednesday, whatever. This Wednesday, crush on yourself. Be your own
Be your own.
Wednesday crush.
Wow.
Love on
I
you.
love it.
I
Well,
know I went on and on, girl.
no,
Bring
no,
me
no.
back.
You did wonderful. And I thank God for everybody who tuned in. You got so many. I love you and thank you. And I just, we're all in awe. I'm just grateful. But we left out one great thing. Tan and I
Uh-huh.
are going on radio together.
Yes, girl,
Yes, we're
come in.
going on the Lounge Soulful Cafe. It is a radio station out of Houston. We're taking Girl Talk to another level. we've been working on some things. It's gonna kind of be a little bit tweaking to the girl talk, because Tan and I, and actually she kind of gave y'all a lot of that tonight. That's why I couldn't do nothing but, I was up here inviting some more people. But it's because we're going to bring what I call, and what she calls, truth of the matter, to love. What is real support? She called five
Yes.
crazy friends. We
Mhm.
need to all have those real five crazy friends that's going to stick by you in your sickness, in your health, in your love, in your ups, your downs, your whatever. But they're there to encourage you. They're not there to
Yes.
tear you down. I refuse to have a negative conversation with Tan about anyone. And the same,
Mhm.
we don't vibe like that. We vibe
Right.
positivity, and everyone, forget about the circle. Like she said, it could be a dot, but in the dot, make sure you got at least somebody you can keep it positive and real with. So that's what's coming up on the radio. We forgot that, but now you know. And
Yes,
there's
now
so
you
much
know.
more.
Yes, and I'm
So
so
much.
excited. Somebody
I
has.
am
I
also.
don't want to forget this. I see that the one and only Zion, the voice, is in
Yes,
the
Zion Bush.
comment
We
streets
love you, baby.
tonight. Not sure where she's coming from, but Zion, I love you, girl. And you guys, Zion is on a
Yes, I'm
mission
gonna put it
trip
in.
right now. She's on the extreme tour, and so you guys, if you haven't had the opportunity, please go over and visit her Zion the Voice page. On there, look for the
Yes,
post where you can support us. Let's be a financial blessing to Zion this week.
yes,
Let's sow a seed.
absolutely,
There's no amount too
absolutely.
small. Maybe it's just $2 that you can send. Maybe
Love
it's
you,
three
Zion.
dollars
Love
that
the
you can
great works.
send. Maybe it's only 50 cents that you can send. Whatever
Ah,
you can send, let's love on Zion as she's out doing um, search and rescue for God, right? And she's
yes,
ministering through her talent, her gift, her ministry. So y'all, let's love on
yes.
Zion the Voice, and you can visit Zion the Voice page this week and do that. I'm so excited. That she's here. And just to everybody that's in the chat, it's been so long. I forgot
Mhm.
that I could even see the chats free. I just was going
That's
on and
okay.
on.
But God had you on a different assignment. But I do want you to do one thing. And again, this is because sister
Mhm.
is not selfish, and I can ask her this. I have a wonderful sister that is truly a minstrel, an instrument God used in his hands. Miss Donna Burton is on the line. Her husband recently crossed over. I want everyone on the line to send your love to Donna. Send her some
Yes.
encouragement. Bougeron
Yes.
is the maiden name. Burton is her name. She's in the chat. If you could just send some love to her, even if it's just Donna, I'm praying for you. Donna, I love you.
Yes.
Donna, you are a mighty woman of God. You are a servant of God. That's what Simply Free Little Talk is all about.
Yes.
It is
We
about
love you,
encouraging others.
Donna.
You're never gonna hear out from this tongue, I got to tear somebody down to make myself feel good. No,
Oh
but my
no.
sister needs us right now.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so we need to give her that love. So your condolences, your love to Donna, just say, Donna, is no distance in the spirit realm. I'm lifting you up. I'm lifting
Yes.
you up. So let's do
Yes.
that.
Right. And
Thank you
Donna, I
guys so
just want to say
much.
to Donna, to
Please.
Miss Burton, that I'm praying for you and that you are loved, you are valued, you are needed. And I know that grief is
Mhm.
real. And the Bible tells us that it's okay to grieve, because some people be saying, don't be grieving. The
Mhm.
Bible tells us that it's okay to mourn, but we don't do it without hope.
That's right.
So take comfort in knowing that there is hope, but do
Yes.
what you need to do
Do
to
what you
get
need to do,
through
Donna.
this life event, and know that we
Yeah.
are surrounding you with love. We want to be your Aaron and her. We hold
Yes.
you
Glory
up
to God.
with love, with prayer, with kindness, with mercy, with
That's what it's
grace.
about.
And I know that I'm free to say this. Anybody on here, you can send us a message, because it's okay
Anybody.
not to be okay, but it's not okay not to get the help that you need. So if you find yourself
Mhm.
in a place where I need to talk to somebody, we want you to know
Yeah.
that we are
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
here for you. We are here for you. We are embracing you. We are loving you. Because, DNA makes us family. We have the same father. So, hey, sister, because,
That's
we
right.
family.
Come on. And
Love
she's a
you.
woman of mighty woman of God, and we
Yeah.
just need to do that. I was just glad to see her just even chime in. I mean, but it just let me.
Yeah.
I'm being obedient to what the Holy Spirit said. Love on her. We need to do
Yes.
that. You know, the old
Yeah.
folks. I remember my grandmother made sure if something happened, your family member went on to be with the Lord. We poured and we
Yes.
sewed and financially or brought a cake over or something. We
Yes.
showed them that and we lifted them up during that time. So that's what we're
Yes.
supposed to do.
Right. And it didn't stop after the
And it
repass.
didn't stop after the repass. Come on, come on.
It's a
It
it's a
continued. That's
continual
it, sis.
thing.
That's
Because
it. That's it, sis.
my daughter has been um was killed. It's been 14 years, and
Listen
people
to that,
still
Donna.
checking on me.
Still
People
checking.
still loving on me. People still
Still.
showing up for me. Because we don't stop loving our
We don't
loved
stop.
ones because they go over into heaven.
That's
We
right.
have moments. Sometimes they hit you out of nowhere. You think you're
Mm,
okay, and then it'll hit you, and you'll be like, "Oh my goodness, where did this come from?" That's what
yeah,
love does.
that's what
So
love is.
Donna, whether it's in the in the early morning, in the late hour, 24/7,
Mhm.
you are surrounded with people who love you. Welcome to the sistership, because this is
Yeah,
what we do over here.
this is what
So
we
we're
do.
gonna be
We
check,
love on
so
you
we're
for
gonna be
real.
checking on you. We're not trying to be invasive. We're not trying to be nosy. We're not trying to,
None of
come
that.
and find out what's going on. We just here to love.
Just
Our
here to love
motives
you.
are pure. And I need
Exactly.
to say this because sometimes we don't always get it right, but you got to know the motives of a person.
Come
And if
on. We
the
talk about that
motives
a
are
lot.
pure,
Yes.
if the motives are pure, you got to know that they meant you
Amen.
good. So Donna,
Yes.
we just loving on you. We're
Amen.
here
And
for
I'm
you.
so
We
grateful.
are here for you.
And I'm going to tell her to just check the comments because
Yeah,
people are just outpouring their love and prayers and just letting her know you have an ear. And that's what true love is. When I can love you unconditionally, I don't have to know you naturally. I don't have to know your story. We love you, Donna. We love you. We love you. She's on the line, guys. Please take time, Donna. Go back. People are giving you so much love, and I'm just so glad y'all were obedient. But that's my sisters. I got some. I got sisters from all over, from the east to the west coast. They're gonna continue to pour out to you, Donna. Don't be surprised if you get some money. They
right.
like that.
So that means
Don't be
Donna just, and I
surprised if
know we
they
don't
hit
know
you
if
up in
you
your
and
inbox,
Donna,
sister, because these some real sisters.
right?
And
Absolutely.
brothers. Don't
So
let me forget my brothers from the east and the west coast. Yeah, they good. They good.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
So,
yes.
Sissy, we have. So I'm honored that you came on tonight to talk about all the amazing things. And if you guys just tuned in a little late and you didn't get to hear all the things that the Hope Coach is doing, going to do, things are coming. Donna's voice is so amazing, sis. We might have to get her on the HPTV
TV.
broadcast
Come on with
network
it.
for her to bless us, with some songs
Yes,
or something. Who knows?
yes,
But I
yes.
did want to reiterate that HPTV is under the umbrella of Tate Innovative Solutions Incorporated. HPTV is a Black owned and operated broadcasting networking station that we are asking people come on, get on board. If you have a cooking show, I have a lady coming on Wednesday. I'm sorry, she's going to cook live. She's interested in coming on and being a part of
Hey, come on
HPTV.
with it.
We have relationship coaches. They're interested in coming on a part and being a part of
Yes,
HPTV. If you have a ministry and you want to be a part of HPTV, you're welcome. A fitness, etc., etc., etc. Whatever that is, your talk show, your podcast. Come on. Thank you, Donna. Donna responded. She said, I appreciate all of you and your outpouring of love. This is very difficult time, but I'm grateful for how the Father is holding you up. Yes, He's going to continue to hold you up. And now you got
yes,
some sisters going to reach out to you. Trust me, when I tell you these sisters are real, they don't give you mouth service, lip service, as they say. They be on it. So don't be surprised what you may get in your inbox. Trust me on that one. Also, with Tate, you have the Tate Hope and Conflict Transformation. You have Tea Time with Tan. Tan is a certified master life coach. Donna, if you want to reach out to Tan, she is open to serve. Trust me when I say
yes.
that.
And grief is one of my areas of
And grief is
expertise.
her. She has an awesome dynamic testimony of her daughter at 20. How old
20,
was Libby?
20.
She was 20, and Libby went on to be
Mm,
with the Lord. And there was some horrific things that my dear sister had to endure. But here she is today, and she's
mhm.
pouring out as a product of her pain. So another testimony, powerful testimony. But welcome. Hopeville is coming your way. Hopeville is coming your way. Hopeville
Yes.
is coming
It's
your
coming
way.
your way.
All right.
I'm so excited. And listen, guys, in the coming days or weeks, you may see where I'm doing a casting call. Maybe you
Yes,
always
come
wanted
on,
to be
casting
on the
call.
talk show. Maybe you have a voice. You need to be heard. And maybe
Yes,
you're like,
you
well, I
need
don't
to
want to
hear.
do it by myself. Well, there's gonna be a casting call. So because I'm excited about what's
Yes,
coming, and all of this was birthed out of the worst tragedy of my
all of
life,
it. Come
the
on.
death of my daughter. Who I am now,
Wow. Woo.
all of this, I went through
Glory
some
to God.
horrendous labor pains,
Mm,
and still delivering. So I'm just grateful to God.
mm-hmm,
I'm just grateful to God. So and I'm just encouraging Donna to know that this
yeah.
is not the end of your story,
It's
of your
not the end of
journey.
your story,
You know,
Donna.
there is more to
Much more.
come, and when you trust the process, go through the
Trust
process,
the process.
grow through the process, because it's very difficult.
Yes.
I know that. I know what it's like,
My,
but
my,
there's
my, Lord.
but I also know what the healing and the hope is
Ah.
like. So remember, your healing has something to point to. Whew.
Ooh, my. You have blessed us, and we're just going to wrap up. I just want to leave with these parting words to everybody. Again, the Gospel Flow Radio Show, these are things that's being rebranded for HPTV. We're going forth with HPTV Broadcasting Network. I'm so excited. I put the number in the comments. If you're interested in your own show, if you're interested in teaching on the show, whatever that is, if you're an author and you want to have a show to talk about your books, HPTV is the place. I'm telling you, you're looking
Absolutely.
at the lady. She's a sincere lady. She is on it. I love you, Adrian. I need some barbecue, Adrian.
I do too. Hey, just like that. Oh my goodness, that's
Adrian, the best
oh,
barbecue in
uh,
Texas. I'm gonna
I,
put it
I,
out for y'all.
y'all.
One
Let me tell y'all
barbecue
something.
just like
Look,
that.
when I got back in Houston, the first place I went to, and my husband said to me, he said, "Don't have me drive all the way out there," and they closed. I said, "I know she open. She only opened on Saturday. She gonna be there. She gonna be there." We pulled up this one Saturday. She had a family wedding, and so she wasn't there. And so I'm like, "Oh Lord Jesus!" So y'all, I'm telling y'all, I got to make
Baby,
my way back there. But
you
that's
gotta
just a
get to
funny
Woos,
story. But
y'all.
that was
Donna, you need to get to Woos. It'll cheer you up for after you eat that meal. Oh my Lord, for us.
yeah,
I'm telling
yes,
you, you'll be
yeah.
like,
Sometimes y'all,
oh,
we got to go find hope.
we gotta
And
go find hope. That's it.
if there was ever hope in a barbecue soul food place,
Ah,
it's at just like their wounds. Because just like that, whatever you're going through, it get better when you smell the aroma coming from the truck.
mm,
Just like that, when you sip that there tea, just like that.
just like that. Whew. Okay, okay, sis. We gotta stop. We gotta stop because
Gotta stop. Yes.
I'm starting to think about my last plate that I had. But everyone, I love you. I love you. I love you. This is
Oh, wait,
God's
listen. Don't
business.
get don't
What?
don't don't
What's
kick
his?
me out
What?
the studio.
What?
Don't forget that we introduced a raffle today for the 360 photo.
Yeah. The 360.
So if you got a special event coming up, birthday, wedding, um, corporate event, family reunion, baby shower, wedding shower, divorce party, because we just keep it real. Somebody getting a divorce, we're happy
Come
about it.
on
I'm
now.
just saying, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just saying,
That
you want to
boy.
bring out the 360 photo booth right now, and you can get the 360
Yes.
photo booth at your event. If you
Yes.
go and purchase a raffle ticket, possibly you can win. One ticket is $5, two tickets is $8. So you're
The
getting a
raffle.
$350 value if you win
Ooh.
for $5 or $8. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Okay, I'll put it in the comments. The raffle for the 360 photo booth. You guys want to look into how to get that?
Tiffany, oh my God, Tiffany got married yesterday, y'all. Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, such a beautiful
Yes.
bride. She had a beautiful
Thanks for
wedding.
joining us.
Yes,
Yes. Thanks for joining us, Tiffany. Okay, we're going to sign off. Sis, I want you to do the honors and sign us off of the Simply Free Little Talk. This is Inspirational Monday. Sis, bless us how you think you need to bless us out.
yes. I just want to say thank you for tuning in to Simply Free Talk Show, Inspirational Mondays. We hope that you've been inspired, motivated, encouraged. We hope that you know that all your days are good, some are just better. And we hope you
Yes.
stay connected to Simply Free Talk because she's bringing the best of the best, and the best will do you good. And be blessed
Oh my
of
God.
God. We love you and stay tuned for the next broadcast of Simply Free
Yes.
Little Talk Show. Love
Yes.
you, Free
Love
Little.
you. Be blessed. Love you more, sissy. Y'all have a blessed